Hey, hi, hello everyone. We are playing a new game today called Home. I have. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have no idea what it's about. I didn't even know until I just opened it that it was a horror game, so this ought to be interesting. What's going on, Base Freak? Yeah, we're playing a horror game today. I guess your game will be saved automatically at certain points. However, we recommend that you put aside an hour and a half to complete Home in a single sitting. So they predict it'll take about an hour and a half to complete the game. Turn up the sound and turn off the lights. I'm not gonna turn off the lights because I don't know how that would affect. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see if we can. I have a little light here. My desk is too tiny. Or I just have too much stuff on my desk. One or the other. Is this? Oh my. Maybe I'll put that over here. Ah, Jesus. All right, let's give that a try. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a sec. Let me hit the lights. See how that looks. Alright, I guess that works. That'll work. Right? That's not too bad. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Little Fortnite lamp. Or that's pretty sad. I need it, I guess, over here, maybe. Oh, yeah, cool. Perfect. I forgot all about this. Sorry. Un momento, por favor. Perhaps I can move this yonder. Maybe put this guy next to it. I don't think you can even see little Deku, but now my face gets in the way. All right. Okay, so because this is a scary game, I think before I start, I'm gonna have a smoke. Sorry, I hate scary games, but we're gonna play. I don't know if you remember Outlast. You know what? I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I bought Outlast 2 and I never played it after beating Outlast 1. I'm not 100% sure. This ought to be interesting. Oh, all right. I guess all I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Oh, I guess I'm opening my eyes. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. Okay, I can either use the mouse to click around, or I can use, what if I, oh my god. Oh, okay. All right. Not really a tutorial on the controls, so I think spacebar is basically like my interaction button. That house, where was I? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Okay. I want to finish this cigarette before I get too far into it. Ah! Look, man. See, I thought that was a cat, and then, but the way it was sitting, I was like, is that like a little demon? It was not. It was just a cat. Okay, yeah. I'm super fucking jumpy. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be quite the hour and a half. Oh man. Ooh. Okay, let's go. So I can go downstairs or see what's over here. Alright, there's another door. Alright, computer. The desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Yes. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? I really shouldn't have been going through this stuff, getting my fingerprints everywhere. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. If that man died in the hallway, what was the blood doing here or there? Okay. Oh, yeah, I already looked at this. Sorry. Sorry, I already looked. Okay. Let's go downstairs. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Okay. Bookcase. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. There is scribbles of all kinds of random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? Alright, so there's a door there. I wonder... Okay. I think you just can look at something twice, I guess. It seems to be the... Oh, another set of stairs. Alright. What the fuck is this? A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Did I free it? Nah. Okay. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were cracked in caked in damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? This was an odd place to keep yard tools. What would they have been used for in here? I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it'd been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Do I push the switch? Ooh, do we push the switch? I'm thinking yes. I mean, it pressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Okay. Fuck that mouse. Alright, so let's go into the other doorway. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. How long has this been here, rotting? The man upstairs didn't look like he'd been dead a long time. A black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yeah, we're kleptos. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. Maybe. Oop. Alright. To the downstairs. How big is this house? I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. Had I been sleepwalking again? Was that how I got to that house? There's another door there. Ah! The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Okay. We have this door. Who knows where that leads? The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. I gave the door a hard shove, and to my surprise, it cracked open. Okay. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Keycard, Ocker, Last one, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. The smell of old dishes and moldy food was dizzying. Okay. Let's go in here. The switch in the wall appeared to have unlocked the door. Okay. Now I want to go down here. Or I want to check that other door first. Alright, I guess we'll go down here. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground. Where the box was, a dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? No. I wasn't quite ready to leave yet. I'm gonna go check out that other room first. Right here. See what's going on. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning, or him. Oh, there was a photo development tray laying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. It seemed odd that the tray had been left there, considering how clean the rest of the bathroom was. Okay. I guess we're going down into the abyss now. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where that wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Whatever this place was, it was obviously used a lot. Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. The guy upstairs must have done this, but what was his interest in the water tower? Some of the markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first, and I needed to see what else was down there. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Hell yeah! I touched the small handgun in. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Why did I take the gun? 'Cause you never know, bro. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? The desk looked old, and it was cracked with grime, or caked with grime. On it was a stack of old, faded papers, covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few. I could only make out a few letters. He, iv, e, he, apf, o, r. None of it made any sense to me. Nothing about Rachel or me was written in there. Maybe I needed to keep looking. Maybe. It's getting spooky. Okay. They look to be bones, half dug into the ground, and their remains look old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. Ooh. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photos I found. Was this the man's wife? I wondered what would I have found if I had dug deeper. Okay. Oh, there's another side. Some kind of homemade rack, slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was cracked with old blood. God, I keep saying cracked when it's caked. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. Rusted hooks, like the kind you'd find in a butcher, hung from the ceiling. They looked pitted and worn from heavy use. That man upstairs, did he do this? I was getting more nauseated the longer I stayed there. I felt sick and weak, like I hadn't eaten for days. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. The slight fumes that still emanated from the cans made me dizzy. What do you have here? It looks like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom, something wet. That place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. Excuse me. I'm just going deeper. Why not? Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? If I was scared before, I was terrified now. Why were there photos of our house there and these clothes? Was that why I was there? I checked my back pocket and realized my wallet was missing. Did I come to that house or did somebody bring me? Alright. Just bats, okay. Oh, I remembered noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. I don't remember if I jumped down there or found another way. It looked to be a long way. Did I jump down? Maybe there was some other way to get down there without risking any more injury to my leg. Oh, I can just walk. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes. Maybe the rope would make the broken ladder easier to descend. Okay, but there's a dead body in the wall. And y'all heard those whispers, right? I had the rope now. There must have been use for someone around here. Okay. Now the game's got my attention. Little whispers, little spooky whispers. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes. Let's go. Let's do it. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before was starting to get worse. Oh my goodness. What was that noise? A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out. Danger. Due to cave in. I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. Okay. Yo, this shit is all up in my ears, bro. Okay. This store looks different than the rest. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it hadn't been used already. I keep the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there, but it was so high up, that must have been a sore landing. My leg ached just thinking about it. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Okay. Odd. There was similar dirt on my own shoes. Oh my god. Oh man, do I go up or do I go through? Up or through? I don't know. I could hear a faint, tricking sound in the water. What was that? Exit. No way, dude. There's gotta be something else. Okay. Maybe it's like... Oh. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yes. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. I didn't want to keep digging through this mess. Okay. Alright, so there was a videotape. I imagine that's important at some point for something. Okay. There's an exit. A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about this made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? Yes. I slipped the knife into my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? I don't know, man, but we're gonna find out. Oh no. What? Oh. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Oh, this one's open. Okay. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Through the dust, I could see handprints from previous use, probably from whoever worked in the sewers. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyways? Yes. I'm thinking... okay. Alright. Might as well. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyways? Yes. I still feel like the valve was still active. Did I turn it again? Yes. Let's turn all these valves off. Alright, it's the last one. That was still active. Yes. Okay. Let's go turn this one off. Okay. They're all off now. Was that the right choice? We may never know. Okay. Let's go to the exit. Or so it says. Ooh. Turning those valves must have drained the water. Ah, that was in this room. There was a ladder I could reach. Perfect. Perfect. Looked like the water drained out that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of the rancid water. Do I take it? Yes. I think the game froze on me. Oh, well, I just hit Y for yes, so. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd shaped, I had no idea what it might open. I have an idea. The smell hadn't improved much, and the room was damp. I'm gonna go back up. It might unlock this door. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Alright, well, I guess the key wasn't for that. Great. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? The faded paper was yellow and dusty, but there it had obviously been wiped off recently. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Okay. What do I even have the key for? I don't want to have to keep going back. Oh, there was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. I couldn't help but wonder if someone was watching me from the other side. Oh my god, another dead body? I found another dead body. A sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Do I take it? Yes. I thought about the knife I had found. With some disgust, I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. Okay. So now we have a key card. I used the key ring to unlock the door. Oh, 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 oh. The shelf is full of security tapes. The shelf full of security tapes was strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was one that was missing from the shelf. I wondered what was on the tape and why it was thrown out. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wonder what was on the VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Oh no. The video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched like someone had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been two men. I couldn't stand to watch that video again. Okay. So, possibly two murderers. Alright, I'm just gonna... Let's see. Last try. I tried a bunch of the keys on the keyring I'd found on that sewer worker, and none of them seemed to fit. None of them seem to fit, but I'm in. Okay. A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. The room didn't seem like much of a place for drinking. What was the point? Killer. It says killer right on it. The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murderer. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been found in ravines? Ravines in the forest, and in one case dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had been passed up back in those tunnels. Did that sewer worker find this room? Is that why he was killed? A faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from the local train station and was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use it could be, but did I keep the receipt? Hell yeah. I neatly folded the soiled receipts and slipped into my front pocket. Ooh, that's rule number 1. Always keep the receipts. Okay. That was not necessary. Okay. Definitely not necessary. Where am I? What is this? Alright, that's the dead body. Okay. This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past the flooded room with this. Clever, but why go through all that trouble? Why indeed? Would I need that gun or that knife before the end? Both weighed me down and aggravated my leg as I climbed that old ladder. Jesus. Okay. The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who is that? Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in that locked room? Suddenly, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to a pine-scented blast of fresh air. Woo-woo. Looks like I'm outside. For just a moment. Oh wait, what's over here? There's a door. Okay. Okay, here's a ladder. Alright, there's an arrow going this way. There's another door. This door looks locked. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. Ho, 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 ho. The wind was picking up a bit, and the night air had become extremely so chilly. Wait. Come on. Hold on. Why is there so much going on? Oh my god. I don't want to go back in the house. Alright, let's go up the ladder first, I guess. Oh, can I even? An old ladder leading up to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Do I extend the ladder? I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Don't poop my pants. Ryan, what's up, dude? I might poop my pants. I'm not much of a spooky gamer, so a cat meowed at the beginning of this and I freaked out, so you know. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Do I take it? Hell yeah. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. Well, maybe it's not yours, dirtbag. Did I put this up here? Or is somebody else carrying it? From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance of the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Dun dun dun! The stream is frozen. I want my money back. Oh no. Is it frozen? You know, that's definitely, that's on the list. Resident Evil 4. I see a lot of people right now that it's they're playing the beta for the re-release or whatever. The only thing that sucks is you do not get to continue your character. So whatever you play like with right now, you don't get to keep the character whenever the game actually releases. Whenever that time frame is, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, but this must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. I almost wish I had paid more attention to those crazy scribblings. Maybe I would have been less nervous about entering that dark forest. Oh, is that what we're doing? Entering the dark forest? No, let's go inside the house. Or whatever that building is. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah, yeah. Because, you know, the old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind, buffeting the decrepit structure. Ooh, spooky! Alright, so there's a door over this way. And a door over this way. Okay. Ooh. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? The sorry condition of that place seemed sad somehow, but also ominous. Oh, another door. Oh, we're outside.
I don't want to go outside yet.
Nate, you should do a playthrough of one of those Dead Space games sometime. Well, le professeur. I might just keep that in mind. The Dead Space games. Alright. Is that what the people want? An old ticket booth that had looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window were sheets of paper and... Wait, what were these? Train receipts? I thought the receipts I had picked up might match these, but of course not. This station had been closed for years. The ticket must have been for the newer station that opened up on the other side of town after this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresher looking paper covered in tiny notes scribbled and covered in tiny notes, scribbles, and diagrams. There we go. Whoa! It's Alex? Well, Alex, I know about 7 or 8,000 Alexes. But whichever one you are, I appreciate you for stopping by. Boop, 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 boop. Is this my coworker Alex? My ex-coworker Alex? My ex-boss Alex? Just my buddy from down the road Alex? Or my cousin, Alexander? Oh, my cousin! What's up, dude? Oh my gosh, what is this? Can I not go past that? Okay. The old train was ripped open and hanging from a shred of metal. As well as the broken fence was a dark, stained patch of clothes. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train's shell, I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though. I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found, as I thought. It was getting colder out there, and I had to keep moving. Okay. Oh, man. Just chilling, watching the stream. Yeah, man, well, I appreciate you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy it. This game was recommended to me by somebody else. and I didn't know it was a scary game, a horror game. But I mean, honestly, it hasn't been too bad. A couple jump scares, of course, because I'm super finicky. You know, I get scared really easily. So, you know, it's mostly been just jump scares, though. Like of noises. It's more of a noise thing. But I guess we're going into the woods. Is that me traveling into the woods? Ooh, fire. Hold on a second. What was it? What was over here? Oh my gosh, more woods. Okay. This game seems interesting for sure. Yeah, it is interesting. Because it's kind of making you wonder, like, am I the murderer? Because I just woke up randomly with no memory of how I got to where I got. There's a dead guy in the house. I don't know. Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Yeah, why wouldn't you? I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully, I could find my driver's license too. Yeah, super important. Ah! Through the fence, I could see a dilapidated. Oh my gosh. Look. As we all know, I graduated high school with a 2.2 GPA. So, excuse my ignorance of the English language. Dilapidated? Dilapidated? I don't know. That doesn't look like a real word. Outbuilding, I know that one. I wondered if I could find my way around. Okay, good enough. Oh, I really can't go this way. Okay. But there's a dilapidated building. Ooh. Dilapid means like weird looking and disturbing. Am I saying it right? It's yeah, dilapidated. That's what I'm going with. Into the next bush. Because you know I'm all about searching the bush. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I found. Yeah, see my guy? Yeah, you're saying it right. Awesome, thanks. Who needs a high school education? If I wanted to, I could have carved something into that table. Did I? Hell yeah! With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design into the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. Okay, fucking weirdo. I read some of the other names and the notes on the table surface. Rytron, Kumar, Uncle Phil, Henry, Daniel. Is that supposed to be Tyrone? Oh wait, Rytron? Rytron? I don't know. That first name is stupid. David D, Jenny. Seemed like the table had seen a lot of use over the years. Is there... See, those names seem relevant because I remember I found a piece of paper earlier that had like a list of names, but pieces of the names were missing. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross? No. In the darkness, it didn't seem wise to try. Maybe there was another option. Oh, the table had a lot of use. Haha. Oh, you know it. You know it. Alright. But I also know... Wait, this one? And I think there was another bush here. Yeah. Let's see if we can find anything here. Oh, just a bunch of other bushes. Where are we? Is that somebody like running away from me? I'm at a campsite. Whew. I know, I just heard somebody running away or something. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. Was somebody else out in those woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Okay, whoever was here left this place in a hurry, but why? The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. Steal it, man. Take their shit. I felt like if I kept rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on me. Okay. Okay. Oh, gosh. Alright, so I came from the middle one, so let's go here first. Bam, 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 bam. And there's another one. Jesus. Some bees making honey. Oh, it's that building. It's the Depilipapetid building. Hell yeah. Okay. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. Alright. There was a damp smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? Yes. I managed to carry the plank under my arm so it didn't get in the way. Good. Alright. Alright. Oh my gosh, which one did I come from? Probably. Let's just go in here, see where it takes me. Okay, not... Oh, it took me all the way back here? Ah. It's the exit. It's the first one I had seen. Must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. No way, dude. We're going back. We're gonna cross that river. We're gonna, you know, okay, but, okay. Alright, more people running. There were some personal effects shoved back into this rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Do I read it? Heck yeah, dude. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was page after worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Delphine, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel, her name was last on the list and had marked beside it in blue ink. The names Delphine and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose also had been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. Alright. Yes, cross the river. Oh yeah, you know it. That's where we're going. To the river, my boy. The plank I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Do I use it? We're gonna give it a shot. Looks like it held. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug into the hasty, shallow grave between the trees. Ooh. The younger looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserved better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Yeah, sure. I tried to cover them up a bit more. And I closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. The girls weren't carrying ID, so I couldn't determine their names. I only hoped that whoever had done this had done it quickly. I wondered now if they had a phone or something at their campsite. Maybe I could call for help. There wasn't. I went to their website. Remember, there was nothing there. Or maybe did I have to find them first? I don't know. Okay. Alright, I have to get my bearings. Alright. So... I'm pretty sure... Yeah. I think this is the campsite? Yeah. The inside of that tent was suffocating. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here. I think... Was it this one that took us to the end? Nope. Must have been this one that takes us to the end of the world. Psych, I lied about everything. Ha 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 ha. The bees. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's get out of here, dudes. The forest started to thin out a bit, and through the trees I could make out parts of the towns beyond and the first hints of light. The mysteries of that forest were behind me, but I could still feel them on my neck like a warm breath. Those girls I had found. Someone had taken them from their campsite and had murdered them. Was it the same person who had left that odd notebook? I was even more eager to get somewhere safe and find a way to reach Rachel. Rachel is my wife. Okay. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. Level up, Professor. It's Old Man Jenkins. It's gotta be, man. It's gotta be. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Or maybe it was Old Man Jenkins! No! Oh man. Do I go through the hole or go through the door? I'll take the door first. Okay. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Old work clothes had been picked through, and a few photos and notes had been ripped off the door and spread around. Okay. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, shaking off to the other parts of the factory. Snaking off to the other parts of the factory. Yeah. The metal was starting to wear, and the cobwebs had collected in the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. It didn't look like the power was on yet. Okay. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted at the front of the door that said, "Danger! Closed for repairs." Okay. I bet you I'm going to go up the stairs, and I'm going to find a dead body that's going to have a key card that'll open that door. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. Alright. The board contained yellow clippings of newspapers, cartoons, and notices. There were notes to and from the guy that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Level 1, let's go! One day I'll get sound alerts, don't worry. I'll get it. Maybe. Alright, so we can go in that door. Go up the stairs. Alright, let's check out this table. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Odd, it seems like some beer bottles had been used on the table recently. They weren't as dusty as the rest of it. Dun, dun, dun. Rachel is a freak. You know her and Norman were sneaky behind my back. She is what they call a sneaky link. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Hell yeah, let's get power up in this bitch so everyone knows I'm here. The power panel wasn't working. Do I try it again? Ooh, it worked this time. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out, and the face was unrecognizable. That woman's photo, I knew I had to get it back to Rachel to find out what happened. Yeah, Rachel would know, for sure. There's another door. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Let's turn it on. It was shut tight. There was a rusty looking card slot on the side. Okay. Well, hold on. What else do we know about this door? Nothing. Okay, whatever. Can lose her. The Sam seem to be working again. Okay. Alright. Whiz. Oh wait, there was another stairwell to go upstairs, yeah? Yeah, okay, there's 5 of them total. Okay. Electronic box on anything else. Yeah, okay. Closed for repairs. You know what else is closed for repairs? My mental state. Do. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we got it. Okay, that one's just boarded up. Let's do it. Let's bust in there. Who's gonna stop me? The door had been hastily boarded up. Okay. Okay, I guess I can't bust that one open like the other one. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented, like someone had punched it. Use a hammer or something? Come on. Where am I gonna find a hammer in a mechanic shop? I didn't remember him doing that when we worked there. Ooh, somebody punched his locker and it wasn't Norman. Ew. It probably was Norman when he asked Rachel to leave me for him and she was like, "No, I can't do that." And he was all like, "Oh, you bitch." And he punched his locker. My head ached, and I recalled the last time Norman, Rachel, and I had lunch together. Rachel seemed so much more at ease when we all hung out. Interesting. Brute force. Use your super strength. Just open the door. Alright. Ooh, spooky. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Do I take the hammer? Hell yeah! As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. You get muscles? Muscles in the chat, everyone. Muscles in the chat. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yeah, I already said I did. Maybe that's what he said. Alright, so let's go bust it open. Well, let's go through this door first, because it's just closer, probably. I don't want it to come all the way back. Look how slow this guy walks. What a loser. Yeah, I know you said a hammer. This is, in fact, a claw hammer, okay? That was different. If you would have said claw hammer, I would have been like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Do I take the card? I do need the card to open that other door, so I slipped the key card into my pocket like a savage. And we're going to go ahead and turn this panel on. Bink. That didn't work. Okay. And we're going to turn this one on. Yes. Okay, that also didn't work. Okay. Still isn't working. Let's try it again. There we go. Still isn't working. We're going to get this mother working. Oh, no. Okay. Third time's the charm. Bing bong. There we go. So we have all of the power is on. Now let's go break down some doors. I struck with the hammer. The old wooden boards came apart easily after I had removed the planks. I left the hammer on the floor. Don't know why I would do that. I didn't say to do that. Did you? You didn't run that by me. Okay. This was my locker. There in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. This room was nothing but bad memories. And booze! The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. It reeked of the sour stench of leftover liquor. Okay, we did a lot of work to get into this room for it to have essentially no information. And he said his locker smelled like alcohol. I guess if anything, there was a picture of his wife that he thought he had taken still in the locker, and it was torn up. It was a trash room. Alright. Let's go. Wait a second. Wasn't there 2 rooms that needed a key card? I think this one. Was it not this one? I swear there was 2 of them. I could be wrong. I've been wrong. Aha! The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card? Hell yeah! I slid the card through the old reader and turned the handle. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to go down there. Oh. There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Do I jump? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna see. What? The door locked. Oh, no way. There's no keycard slot on this side. Alright, I guess we're going down. So I thought I could go to the other room downstairs and use the keycard, and that's what connected them. Oh man. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. Yeah, no shit. What's in here? There was a crumpled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily, and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter? Yeah, most of the letters was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was, need to. My leg! Just don't. Drinking. Need. Norman. Who was Norman writing to? Sorry, that was a bad attempt at the SpongeBob guy that goes, my leg! That's what that was supposed to be. What's this? The bottom of the ventilation hatch hung open. It was pretty high up. I wasn't sure if anyone could have gotten back up there. Okay, cool. That room at the top of the plant, the one with all the bottles, it was really getting to me. Maybe I was just distracted.
Sorry, I just wanted a chippy.
Who went up there and used that room? As I exited the factory, I didn't recognize where I was going. My head ached terribly, and my leg was a mess. What the hell? Well, I guess I'll never see what's in those doors downstairs. God dang it. Yeah, there's somebody following me. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license, and it looked damaged. Did I take it back? Yeah. I cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card. And now this. Yeah, it really did. It was like, sorry, dude. You made your choice. You were a little too adventurous. So, sorry, not sorry. I tucked the card back into my wallet next to my credit card. Alright, cool. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Of course it did. I'd entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for a faint sound of the television. Okay. The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looked like I couldn't just pop it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. Oh my god. That's blood. That's blood. Let's go check out what's in the other door real quick, you know? Away from the blood. Just see. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on a rack. That was Norman's bedroom, wasn't it? What was it doing there? What was this doing there? A speck of something dark and wet stained one of the sleeves. Okay, I think we definitely are on point with Rachel and Norman having an affair. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots on the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit there. Did I place it back in the cabinet? Nah. Though it weighed on me, I had a hard time parting with the weapon just then. Yeah, no shit, dude. Yeah, I'm not parting with it. I'm gonna find Norman. I'm gonna bust his ass. What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wonder where it led. Do I pull the chain? Yeah. I gave the chain a single tug and a simple folding ladder to the attic popped down. Alright. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. No, turn it off. I couldn't make out what was on the screen. But that glow just gave me the chills. Oh shit. Is that Norman? Norman! My guy! Oh no, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my co-worker, and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. Norman! His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot, trying to get up. His eyes were wide with shock, though they were already drying. Norman, what was Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? All right, buddy. I think we know why. He had her coat. All right. You can be sad that he's dead and like in shock, but don't be asking stupid questions. All right, buddy. Norman, maybe you deserved better. You probably did. Did I close his eyes? Yes. I closed his eyelids down, shuddering as I did so. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I didn't want that little goblin looking at me. To the attic. What are we gonna find in Norman's attic? A box. There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Do I open it? Well, if it hadn't been sealed, does that mean it's technically already open? I opened the box and wasn't entirely surprised by what I saw. Uh-oh, there were more of Rachel's things, more of my wife's clothes. So, here's what happened. I actually already found out that Norman and my wife were having an affair, and I went into an absolute blinding rage and murdered Norman and just went on an absolute killing spree. And then I passed out from exhaustion and then woke up in that house, and here I am. Norman is sleeping on the job. Rachel out here sleep with the whole town at this point. And Rachel, she's probably the last person we're gonna find dead. Plot twist. I died. And I'm a ghost. And Rachel moved on. Now, yeah, she got together with my best friend, which is pretty much the plot of most movies and storylines, but Rachel's not cheating on me. She just moved on. Norman was there, you know. Her husband passed away. Norman was there to comfort her. I mean, they took it, slow. It's been years. I don't know. I'm a ghost. Photos, shoes, even that old radio I gave her. Why, Rachel? Why were you, or what were you doing here with Norman? Uh-oh, plot twist. I'm already dead. I just couldn't believe it. My head ached with everything that was running through it. Alright. Now what do I got to say about Norman? Oh, okay. He's just more worried. He's like, yeah, I hope Rachel didn't do this. Yeah, that'd be terrible. I guessed this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. I'd never been to Norman's place before. At least I didn't remember ever doing so. You ever done that? You ever been like, I don't think I've been to your house before, but I'm not really sure. And then that person's like, I don't know if you've been to my house either. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through that mess, did I? You know I did! And I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash. And I had pocketed it. There were takeout containers and food scraps. Looks like Norman was eating for 2. Normie, what you doing, bro? Okay. Was there anything else for me to do? Is there somewhere else for me to go? I'm pretty sure I looked at everything. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, the hairpin. Oh, okay. I'm like, fuck if I know if I've been here or not. Okay, this place doesn't look familiar, but also your house is so mid that I might have been here. It just looks like anybody else's house, so I don't know. Oh no. I used the hairpin to pick the lock, but the hairpin snapped in half. So I threw it away. Did we at least get the door open? Alright. So this guy lived at his general store? That's pretty basic, man. Rachel, you live with a broke dude. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods, like Vienna sausages. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. Rachel. Yeah, she is, man. She's taking L after L, dog. Steal that shit. Rob him. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. I wondered if someone had robbed the place before killing Norman upstairs. Yo, that's gonna be us. We need to rob the place, bro. He already robbed you of your marriage, bruh. Take his shit. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its containers were contents were half melted. Half melted, which means honestly probably wasn't off for very long. What was the matter, Norman? Cheated on your hydro bills too? Whoa! I'm getting spicy! There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. Of all the postcards, that one seemed to be the most popular. There were only a few left. Oh, the water tower one. Did I double click on this? Oh yeah, I did. Norman, you little bitch. It's getting too spicy for the pepper. That's right. And you came up with that all on your own. That night continued to take horrible turn after horrible turn. It's been weeks since I'd last seen Norman, but to find him like that, unfazed. As I thought of him, still lying on the floor back there, the gun I carried seemed ever present. Seeing that dusty box of those old clothes was a shock. How long had they been there? And what was Rachel doing at Norman's place? I felt like I had only discovered more questions, no answers. But I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth. Bam, bam, bam! And the truth is, I love to rave. Alright. Oh, there's multiple doors. Am I on a... Alright, I'm on a sidewalk. Oh, Jesus. I guess let's go break into all of the neighbors' houses. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. Oh, okay. Good. The gate was locked. Tight. This wasn't my house. Plot twist. This also isn't my house, but the family was too broke to afford a lock. Rave, the Six Flags theme music. That's right. L. Norman, L. Rachel. Fuck these guys. You know, you think you can trust a guy like Norman, you know? You work with him for years at the plant, you know? You share coffee. You have lunch. And what does the guy do? He bangs your wife. Fucking typical Norman, man. I don't think you can trust anyone named Norman. Like, what? The gate was locked tight. This wasn't my house. Okay, I don't give a shit, man. The neighbor's local post box. A letter was sticking out as if someone hadn't pushed it all the way in. Shit. I knew it wasn't right, but did I look at the letter? Yes. The envelope was addressed to Norman. There was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar. I took a deep breath and tore open the package. Norman, I'm sending this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you this in person. What we did, well, it was wrong. My husband isn't an easy man to be with, but he is my husband and your friend. I need some time to sort this out away from you both. I'm going away for a while. I'm going to tell him. Norman. So, don't you think you can hold that against me? Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure I even want to. But he deserves at least that much. Goodbye. How does one named Norman even get laid? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. You'd have to fucking ask, what's her name, Rachel? I don't know what to do. My fucking wife just writing Norman, said she's cheating on me. It's some bullshit, man. I work hard. I can't help it that the plant got shut down. That wasn't on me. We tried to form a union, but that shit didn't work. I fucking hate everything right now. God damn it, Norman. I'm glad you're dead. I shouldn't have even closed your eyes, you little piece of shit. God, why? I will avenge me. I'm so fucking stressed, I can't even figure out where my own house is. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. God damn it, Norman, I'm glad you're dead. That's right. Fuck Norman. I was expectant, but also afraid. Nah, dude. We're at our house. Let's march right up to that bitch. Ask her what the hell's going on. I held my breath as I approached our back door. I was terrified to step inside. The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flickered the light switch by the door. The power was off. God damn it, Rachel, did you forget to pay the electric bill? You goddamn bitch! You're fucking around Norman. God damn it, you're fucking bullshit, man. Man, fuck this house. Fuck this electricity bill. Fuck you. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday? Or sometime before? The table was clean. It hadn't been used any time recently. I don't know, man. There was a small pile of mail on the floor in front of the mail slot. How long had I been away? Why hadn't Rachel picked this up? Most of the contents were bills. There was a credit card bill there. Did I open it? Yeah. I ripped the bill open and read it. To my surprise, it said something about canceling my credit card due to non-payment. What the hell? There's a lot of shit going on here, man. Alright, we have a stairway, we have a door, and we have a door on the other wall. Let's go in here. Alright. Where did I put that damned key? Okay. I don't know where we put the basement key. I honestly don't give a shit. Oh, the front door was locked. Okay, from inside. Hold on a second. The front door was locked from inside. I couldn't go out, though. I needed to see if Rachel was here. Oh. Okay. I got you. I was like, okay, are you telling me you can't get out of your own house? Alright, there's another stairwell, another door, and another door. Oh, this door was stuck shut. There was an old... Oh my god. This is your house, dude. What do you mean? Why is everyone locking all their shit up like this? Norman did it. The bastard fucked your credit. Well, good, because now he paid for it with his life. Norman's a little bitch. I had found the last missing piece from my wallet. The old photo of Rachel and I stared back at me, reminding me of better times. It didn't make me feel terribly comfortable. Did I keep it anyway? Yes. I replaced the photo in my wallet, feeling like I had got part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why had I thrown it away? Our television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterwards, but by then it was too late. Rachel was pretty angry about that, I realized. Man, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Norman got what he had coming for him. Fucking poser. That's right. Norman is a fucking poser. Oh shit, broken mirror. Our hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. I couldn't really make it myself out anymore. I wasn't sure I wanted to. Okay, we got a door there. How many of these doors are locked? All of them? Oh no, this one's open. Alright. The books there were half mine and half Rachel's. Hey, now that I looked more closely, it looked like the man in that house has some of the same books as I did. One book in particular seemed a bit odd. I remembered owning it, but not that edition. Oh my god, my wife's, Rachel's suitcase was sitting on the bed. It was closed, but I had a feeling what was in it. Do I open it? Hell yeah. Inside Rachel's suitcase were a few days worth of clothes, some personal effects, and a train ticket. As I stared at the ticket, I could feel myself flush with anger and resentment. The date and time matched the receipt I had found. Oh, a Pornhub mag. Yeah, but he didn't get the swimsuit edition. So wait, the receipt, wasn't there two of them? Two train tickets that he found the receipt for? Rachel, why? Were you really going to run away with Normino? Was that really such a monster? I don't know, man. That's the thing. We can't really... Yes. Yep. We can't put all the blame on Rachel and Norman. We don't know what kind of husband this guy was. A computer. Oh, it's a laptop. My laptop had been left on and only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. Everything seems to be tying back to the water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk. Did I take it? It's mine. I pocketed the key. The laptop was warm. It had been running for a while. Alright, we're gonna go into that last room, see what's in there. Ooh. Ooh. Our sink, which needed to be replaced, one of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't got around to fixing it yet. That old house was charming for sure, but it wasn't easy. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. It seemed impractical at times, but it was part of what made that house home. So there's no point of this stupid-ass room? Ah! Okay. Yeah, let's talk about this guy. He's out here in the rain, pacing back and forth, bitching about his wife and some Norman guy. He seems a bit unstable. Look, man. I agree. Like, he's not only raging, but he's also raving at the same time, dancing to the Six Flags theme song, bitching about Norman and his wife having an affair. And then next thing you know, you turn around to maybe help this guy. Like, oh, he seems a little distraught. But then he's just over there. The door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned key hold underneath the handle. Yeah, okay. I stole a key. Remember? They don't know nothing. In the basement. Ah, I unlocked the basement door. It was for the basement. Box. There were old Christmas decorations in the box. Okay, I couldn't even remember our last Christmas. Yeah, this guy doesn't sound like a great guy. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key. Do I take the key? Yes. I took the small key and tried to remember what it unlocked. It unlocks the door upstairs. I know it. He's out raving and yelling about Norman going to ruin the day, but Norman already dead, so he's like definitely lost his mind. Yeah, he is. He's complaining about a dead guy, like, oh, one of these days, Norman, you're gonna get it. Looked like there was plaster and an old trowel in here too. Okay. There were old clothes, tools, and other things were obviously hadn't thrown out yet. Oh man, do we go through the crack in the wall or do we go in that other room? Oh man. See, I feel like that room upstairs can't give me an option to where I can no longer continue. You know what I'm saying? The grimy key I had found in the basement unlocked the door. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? There was an old crowbar on the floor. Yeah, take it. I lifted the heavy crowbar. I appreciated its weight. Okay. Okay. I literally came in here for a crowbar. I'm probably gonna need that at some point. Let's go back in the basement. Now, alright. Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? I guess it was inevitable. With a heave, I swing the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. I eat a Dorito. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it? Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? Don't look. You see that? That's what it says. It says don't look on the wall behind me. Oh my god, a jellyfish from SpongeBob. Don't look. It still says don't look. Ooh. A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to. I'd come this far. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? So, are you ready, kids? So, did I finally find my Rachel? So, it's asking me to determine whether or not we found Rachel. Alright, let's do it. Let's find her. Wrapped within the filthy rags, pale and still, was Rachel. She was covered in fading bruises and what looked like cuts. Her chest was a horrible mess of blood and dirt, and I couldn't bear to look at it. The knife in my boot, the gun in my pocket, were they the tools of her murder? I thought about all I had seen and wondered if any of it could help me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way back upstairs. Reluctantly, exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. Maybe I would use some of Rachel's travel books and find some place to go. No matter what, I needed some kind of escape. It was my wallet with its contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking in, or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, the water tower. Was I at those places before? Yes. I didn't see how it could have happened any other way. I must have been I must have been the one to lose my wallet and its contents. But what does that mean? There. That was decided. What? This was the old photo of that other man and his wife, I assumed. This was the photo. This was the old photo of that other man and his wife, I assumed. I found it in that house. I recall those faded remains I had found deep underneath his house. What had he done there? Well, what did I think? Was that man involved in this whole mess somehow? Am I deciding the storyline? What? I don't know. I'm gonna say because he's dead, he has to be involved somehow, right? Definitely those tunnels, the odd tools in his house, the remains of his wife. He wasn't innocent, that's for sure. Okay, that's not necessarily what I meant, but where? Old-time charm in the cloth-footed bathtub. It seemed like cold comfort now. The reflection on that grim glass only shone. A whisper. A whisper. I wonder what happened if you said no. I'll tell you what. Probably not today, but I'm gonna do another walkthrough of this game. And choose all the other options, like without taking the knife or without taking the gun, without really doing anything. The mail still sat there, heaped on the floor. How long had Rachel been lying in the basement? What? It seemed like that mail had been there for a while. Okay, so is everything... I couldn't go back down there until I gone over everything I needed to make sure I was perfectly clear. Okay, so I have to redo everything, like revisit everything. Hopefully just within this house. Oh, this was the room I came from, so yeah. Probably as long as Norman has been lying in the attic. Probably, little dick. Within the few broken pieces that remain of that mirror, I could see my face had grown pale and weak. I couldn't bear to look again. It was like I didn't actually expect a reflection. I felt empty and drained. Perhaps I would never know how that mirror came to be broken. Was it by Rachel's assailant or by Rachel herself? The thought lingered and would haunt me forever. It was the key card I found in the factory. The one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's, but if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? Sure, yes. It must have been him. He must have been using the old locker room. The laptop had finally run out of power. Ah, sad day. No. Or no. I can't believe it. Oh wait, are we back in the bathroom? Yeah. Sorry. It was a letter I had taken from the post box. Rachel, were you really having an affair with Norman? But why? I didn't think things were that bad. In the letter, Rachel seemed concerned. She almost seemed worried of what Norman might do. Did he do that to Rachel? Do we think Norman killed Rachel? Sure. I was sure of it. She wanted to end their affair, and that bastard, he killed her for it. I mean, a lot of it made sense. Norman was clearly seeing Rachel a lot, so he had plenty of time to plan it out. He knew where we lived, obviously. Is that why Rachel looked so scared when I came home that day? What had happened to me? Did Norman knock me out or something? Who knows, dude? Norman's a sketchy guy. My old office safe sat on the floor. It used a digital passcode log. Do I try to open it? Yes. The safe used an 8-digit code. What was that damn code again? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I leafed through the notebook I had taken from the forest. In it were the names that had been written down. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Delphine, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Those poor girls. Were they victims of the same person who had killed Rachel? I wondered what happened to the other names on that list, or the ones scratched out on that desk in those wet tunnels. My old office safe sat on the floor. What do we think the passcode is? What do we think? 8 digits. I don't know if there's even a passcode for it. I mean, there probably is. I don't know where the passcode was. It seemed like I had seen all there was. Maybe, I thought, I was ready to go back into the basement. Alright. Maybe there wouldn't be anything for me to find, but I had to take a last look. Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. If I was guilty, I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Do I pick up the knife? I don't even know if I understand that statement. If I was guilty, I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Alright, well, we're gonna take the knife anyways. It's in my hand. Oh, shit. If I wanted to end it, I could do it. I could do it with that gun. Alright, let's pick up the gun, bro. It was like carrying an anvil, but I wouldn't let it go. Not again. Now that I stood there, I realized I couldn't go back into that room again. I had already seen too much. Nah, come on. He's not gonna kill himself. That's not what he's about. Hide the murder weapon? Nope. I needed to put an end to the situation one way or another. No way, dude. What am I supposed to do? I sat down at the table and stared at the gun in my hand. It didn't seem so heavy this time. If I wanted to, I could use the gun to finally end this. The question was, did I think I deserved it? Did I? Was this my fault? Did I deserve to die? Well. Does he deserve to die? Oh. We've got to know. Alright. Too late. Sorry, dude. I got the no before I got the yes. Played the game a little too late, bruh. No. As painful as this all was, I didn't lay the blame on myself. Alright. The door must have locked. There's no reason to return to the backyard anyway. Alright, well then where am I supposed to return to? We're killing him the next time. Shit, we might have to kill him this time. I don't even know what I'm doing. That was it. With Rachel gone, I couldn't stand to be in that house a moment longer. But I had the gun again, and that knife. This wasn't the only way to end this, I knew. But did I leave and say goodbye to that nightmare forever? Yes or no? Yes or no? But see, my question is, if we pick no, and we're like, alright, we're not gonna leave, then what do we do? Like, do we just stay in the house and that's game? Yes. Vacay. Alright. Living in this town hadn't been easy. The plant had helped in some way to stay grounded. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I had started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. I had MRIs and piles of doctor's reports, but nothing seemed to help, not even drinking. But I swear I had tried to give up. I tried to give it up. I know it. Sleepwalking never really went away though. But I know Rachel had tried. I know she had tried to be there for me, even when everything was falling apart. This night had unearthed terrible truths, but I knew it was a final act of a long-standing horror I'd been living. Waking up in that house tonight was the final cruelty. I wish I had remained unconscious in that room forever. It was obvious to me that the man I had found in that house had something to do with all of this. Could he have killed Rachel? I started to see that there were too many things I had to think otherwise. After making out of those tunnels, I thought those sewers might feel safer. I was wrong. The security tape I had watched showed someone being attacked by what looked like two people. But who was it? Who was it that was attacked? I had found the contents of my wallet scattered throughout town. Why the hell had it been out there? Had my sleepwalking gone to someone new? Gone to some new extreme? The thought that I couldn't account for my whereabouts but knew I had been to those forests, even a Norman's place. Well, it was terrifying. I didn't know what that meant, but at least I had recovered my things. Hopefully, I thought, that would cover my tracks, so I wouldn't be blamed for all of this. Even more troubling were those poor girls I had found in those terrible woods, half hidden in the shallow grave. Their secret deaths seemed like the ultimate defiling. If I hadn't found them, would anyone have done so? Would they have been even missed? I vaguely recall the desk I'd seen in those tunnels, the names etched there. Someone had killed those girls. Was it a man? Was it that man? It was clear, at least, that Norman had been going back to the old plant. Maybe he was with the one who had boarded up that locker room, who had been drinking up there in that secret hiding place. Oh, a lot of reading. So, had he killed that guard then? He must have. Maybe he was found out, or the guard had caught him on patrol. Damn it, Norman. Why? After the factory, I thought I might find some solace if I could just get to Norman's store. But all I had found were more horrors and more questions. Now that I really consider it, that's when I should have seen it coming. Norman, you were dead, and it was damn hard to feel bad about that. It was clear you and Rachel were more than just friends, but obviously whatever had been going on had gone badly. So why did you kill her? Did she want out of whatever you two were getting into? Were you responsible for the other murderers? And of those other horrible things that had gone in that town? I would find no peace. That much was certain. But this way, I didn't have to look you in the eye. I mean, you did have to look him in the eye, and then you had to close them. Or sit through some trials and wonder what was going through your head. When I had marched through the rain towards home, I desperately clung to the hope that this would end. And I guess, in a way, it did. But how could I have known how hopeless it all was? I had started to feel as disoriented as when I sleepwalked? To think of it as now. Coming through the back door and into the kitchen should have tripped me off as something was horribly wrong. There was no sound of television, radio, or even the air was still. But seeing Rachel there, lying, ruined, and scattered in the basement, discarded, that was a horror I could never have imagined. That other man I had found was involved in all this somehow. I knew it. But it was Norman, that treacherous son of a bitch, who had done the deed. Whatever was going on, he was the one who took Rachel away from me. Yo, for sure. It is. It's like the game's over. Like, right? It's done. I'm just fucking reading the end credits. But I have to finish it. I hated him for it more than I could possibly express, but that offered no strength, no solace. Rachel was gone now, and I was too, forever. As I swung open the door and stepped out into the air, I caught the scent of wet grass and fog. Rachel, my beautiful wife. Just the thought of her again, cold and inert, shook me from the head to toe. What would I do now? Who could I turn to? It would only be a matter of time before the police got involved, before the neighbors knew. If we killed him, you wouldn't have to read it. You know what? Fair point. Fair point. The front lawn was soft and giving beneath my feet, and I couldn't shake the urge that I shouldn't stand there, but rather that I should run. It's me, Jessica. All right, well, I mean, that was an interesting game for sure. It wasn't a horror game. I don't think it was very scary at all. Like the beginning, like it fooled me with jump scares, like with noises, but then it was more like a mystery game, like a detective mystery solving game. A unique horror adventure. I think the reading was as long as the game. Yeah, man, it was like a solid 2-hour game. Well, a unique murder adventure. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. The only thing I really don't understand is the dead guy from the beginning. Because there's obviously still a murderer out there. We didn't solve the murder unless it really was us in our like we were sleepwalking and we killed all those people. Because the guy at the beginning doesn't make any sense at all. I don't even know how that gets involved with anything. But also, somebody killed Norman. Dead Space are horror games. Let's see. Dead Space. $60. $60 for Dead Space, bro? The sci-fi survival horror classic returns, completely rebuilt to offer an even more immersive experience, including visual, audio, and gameplay improvements, while staying faithful to the original game's thrilling vision. Definitely looks pretty interesting. So I have a request for Dead Space, and I have a request for Resident Evil 4. They gave you a good scare. Good. That's what we like to hear. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is Dead Space Deluxe? Dead Space Deluxe. This DLC doesn't look like other things you've played in the past, as such as we don't have such much information on whether or not you might be interested. Alright, well, that's not what I was asking. Resident Evil it definitely looks good. It's got a lot of good reviews, you know. Includes the 5 exclusive cosmetics, 3 unique suits, and 2 suit textures. It's everything you need to look your best while surviving the horrors aboard the USG Ishimura. Okay, so the deluxe version is just like cosmetics. $10 for cosmetics. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I got like an hour and a half left in me. Let's see what can we play. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Well, we can give this a try, but oof. You'd watch the whole playthrough of Dead Space. Well, Jesus. Here we go. We'll have to do that another time. Because I've only got, like I said, about an hour and a half left of streaming. So we'll just go back to playing some Volcanoids. Maybe. There we go. Okay. I forgot what I was doing.
Playing some Volcanoids, bro.
This game's pretty fun, but I've had an issue with it crashing a lot, and when it crashes, it turns off like my stream. What the hell am I doing? Oh no, it's gonna be spicy. So I was pretty sure I already did this. But yeah, I did. I need more than 4 grenades. Great. It must not have saved. I'm guessing the last time I played it probably crashed. I don't think I have any. Okay. So, first of all, I don't need all this shit. I do need that. Like, what? Ah, man, I don't know what's going on. Alright, get ready for a fight. Oh, can't go that way. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, Jesus. what I meant to do. I didn't mean to shoot him again. I just wanted to take his parts. Take his bits and pieces. Okay, I'm gonna have to run for it. Yeah, bitch. All right. Hold on. Yeah, that's a storage, baby. Oh. Alright, I don't need that. I'll take that though. Yeah, we don't need the resources. But we can take. Oh, shit. Whoa, slugs. Yeah, we're gonna keep that for sure. Oh wait, whoops. Oh. Oh shit, weird. Ah, right there. Ah, shit. Where is it? Yeah, blow it to hell. What the hell is that? I can't say I've ever seen... I've never seen something like that before. That's kind of cool. All right. All right. You do you, man. I'll be here just chillaxing. You do what you gotta do.
Shit.
Oh man. Ah, shit. Ah, we did it. We did it. Mind the wreck. Oh, sheesh. I didn't even know this was an option. How much time do we have? 5 minutes? Okay, we're still okay. That's it. I don't have time. What am I doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's the door? research module. Okay. Going back to the surface. What are we doing? T1. Research. Do I have to hold on? Oops. Research module. Schematics, maybe? Ah. Me too. I don't. Station-wide refinery, station-wide production, station-wide research. Let's see. Select research tech. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Produce Intel Research 1. Intel Research. No. Research tech, Intel. Oh. Equip wrench by pressing 1. Research. A stats panel. Do I have one of these already? No. Okay. A door module. I don't know. Hardened drill. Finally, we can produce first movement upgrade. The hardened drill. Once it's constructed, install upgrade and adjust the position the same way that other upgrades. That's some extra. Okay. Station-wide research. Research, I think, is this one. No. Production. Research. Tech. Produce Intel Refinery T1. Intel, hold on. Refinery Tech. Refinery Tech. There we go. Research and production tech. Select allied. Hold it. Intel production. Okay. Refinery, I think is this one. Okay. Set ingot for copper. Alloy. Upgrade. Hardened drill. I'm guessing copper drill? No, okay. Simple explosives, schematic, starter, production. Hold on. Click on station-wide production. Upgrade. Hardened drill. Alright. I'm out of bullets. Huh. Stronger attacks will be coming as we progress through the island. Upgrade the drill ship hull to get armor bonuses to all modules, including basic walls. It does not matter if the module is opened or closed, the armor is permanent. See if you have any parts to reinforce. If not, hunt down. Okay. Okay. Production tag. Intel production T1. Refinery tech. Production. Reinforced hull. Hull and track. Energy. Core slots. Hull. Balance. That's good to have. What is this? I don't know. No material. I figured, you know, while we're waiting, just go get some resources. Travel to the lava cave and find out what's happening in there. Make sure to bring enough grenades and weapons to be ready for anything. I think we should do a little bit more upgrading. But first, I am going to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Okay. So I think we should, yeah, definitely do a little bit more prepping. Like basic tracks. I know I have another upgrade. Reinforced hull parts and modified track parts. Let's see. Reinforced hull. So we need 2 Intel refineries and 2 production. Refinery and production. Alright, sounds like it's going. But also reinforced hull, armor is 10%. So I'm just gonna see if, like, does this actually change that? Just want to make sure again. 10%. Reinforced 10%. I also need to make bullets. Oh, copper. Oh, shit. How do I make iron ingots? Oh well. Oops. That's... So I need copper bolts. A spray tool. The Marshall. Ooh. Hold up. What do we need? What do we need? Copper tubes and copper gun components. Oops. Copper tubes. All right. Shit. Storage. Hell yeah. Oh, oops. Okay. Oh, what kind of ammo does this take? Oh, okay, yeah, let's go look at this. 10% reinforced hull. Um, hmm. Uh-huh. Upgrade. Oh. Alright, so it's just pretty much pointless. I just made that for no reason. Hell yeah. Okay. Armor repair station. Modules. So what was it then? Basic tracks, okay. Tracks. Intel refinery. Damn. Intel refinery and production. Tubes, 5 volts. What? So this engine is still one. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Engine and dual shock core. need more hydraulics. Can I make hydraulics? Engine and drill ship core. I have to remember how to get more electricity. Hmm. Okay, so it's not here. Not tools. all the. Hmm. Okay. So then what do I do with it? Oh gosh, I can't remember. I can't remember anything. Hmm. Oops. Hydraulics. I don't know. What was the last thing I need to upgrade? Oh, what's going on here? Engine 1 and drill shop. Drill ship core and engine 1. So it needs to be engine 2. Intel Refinery T2 and another hydraulics. I need a lot more grenades than just 5. Copper tubes. guess that's as many. Yep, that's as many grenades as I'm gonna have. Which you'd like to think that's enough, but it just might not be. You know what? Research. Schematics. Sulfur powder. Sulfur powder. Sulfur powder. What the hell? What happened to my sulfur powder? I know it. Oh, maybe I used it all. There's nothing in here. Okay. I can go get some.
Ooh, it looks pretty rough.
Oh, look at these fuckers. They parked right next to me. Oh, they fucked up. Made the wrong choice today, bitches. They locked me in. Take all your shit. Good. Ha 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 ha. We need to gather some resources. Oh, it's full. Okay. Yeah, so I really want to focus on expanding my drill ship, making it stronger, but also health medkits. I don't think I need that right now. Okay, we should be good. Oh, that's what my guy looks like? Am I not wearing the armor? It just it just doesn't show me wearing it. Okay. Let's see. What do I need? Copper bolts. guess it's inevitable. Ooh. What's going on there? Whoops. Oh shit. Alright. Yeah, this is where I want to be, dude. Ugh. Drill ship is taking damage. Okay. Oh yeah, there's already fucking little idiots. Where are they? Yeah, fuck you guys. Okay. Whatever. Well, I think we'll pick up on this next time. But I appreciate everybody who stopped by.